everybody, how's it going? It's Jamie the Crafty DIY Guy. Welcome back to my channel. All right, everybody, so I wanted to give you a medical update on kind of what's been going on. Since my fall on March 7th, I'll remember that day, I think, forever. And for those of you that didn't watch my last video, just a quick recap. I was out on my front porch and I was just watering some plants and kind of spraying off the front porch because pollen is starting to fall here in Georgia. And then watering some flowers that were starting to grow up from our little false spring that we're having here. And the porch was slippery. I went to step off the porch to go and turn the hose off. And it wasn't so much that the porch was slippery. I just kind of stepped off the step the wrong way, which caused my foot to drop down. And I broke my ankle and I broke my arm. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out because it goes into all the detail. But now I wanted to kind of give you an update of what's going on with the arm. The arm has, the body's incredible. The body's an amazing thing. And my bones have started to kind of fuse back together. You know, the calcium, I guess, is what it does. And it when you have a broken bone, your body naturally just tries to fight it and fix it, which is why you have a cast or something like that, because it will hold it in place so those bones can kind of fuse back together. And my doctor told me actually kind of a cool fact that I didn't have any idea about, but apparently where I broke that bone, and I broke it, it's about right here. It's like somewhere in that area. I can't get in there, but it's about in that area because it's really close to my elbow. But when that bone kind of does grow back together, which is kind of, what it does, it will be the strongest part of my body. And it doesn't mean I can't break around that, but that particular area will never break again, which I thought was kind of interesting. But again, I could, hit it like an inch over and that part could break. But I thought it was kind of cool to know that. But so essentially what's going on now is I have been taken out of a regular cast, despite what this sounds like. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm in a removable splint right now. And so the removable splint, I have this sling on still, which is catching all of Otis's cat hair. And then I have this kind of bionic looking contraption. So this is like, it looks like PVC pipe. And then I have all these Velcro straps that just kind of, I have to hold my arm still for support. But that's kind of what I do. And the great thing about this is now I can remove it for baths and things like that, which are great. Although my foot is still in the foot kind of cast. And I'll show you what that looks like real quick. There it is. And that's an air cast technically. But the bones have already started kind of fusing back together in my arm. And now I have this this removable, I guess I should say. And really the only time that I should be removing it, hold on just one second. The only time that I should be removing it is when I am taking a bath or a shower. Now, because of my foot, I can't take sorry guys, hang on a sec. Because my foot, I can't take a regular shower, and I really can't take a bath either because I don't have the arm to help me get up out of the tub. But I have some fantastic neighbors in my neighborhood that have, offered wheelchairs and walkers and just all kinds of things. But then one of my neighbors, her name is Tara, she gave me a bench for my shower. And what's great about it is a bench that you sit on outside of the shower. And then you step over the tub by sliding, kind of like I'm doing right now, until you're, in the tub. And then I could pull the shower curtain around it to some degree and wash. But what's good about that is that I can actually put this leg outside of the shower And then I'm lucky because in my shower, I have a, regular, is it a faucet? It's not a faucet, shower head. And then I also have a handheld. So I just flip the button on there and just use the handheld. And then I can kind of wash certain parts. And the other great thing is that they make these sleeves on Amazon that I just found out about that have neoprene at the top. And so I could put my leg in one of these sleeves. You take the boot off, you put the sleeve on, and then the neoprene basically seals up your leg to where you can take a bath or a shower. Now, I don't think you can submerge it, but I think it'd be good for just splashing, So that is my plan, because with this being removable, I still have to support it though. And they're telling me that I'm probably going to have to do that for a while. Let me make this a little tighter. But the good news is that everything looks really, really good, and that this is kind of doing what it's supposed to do. The bone, the way that it's broken is it's kind of broken at an angle like this, and then there's kind of one piece that's sticking up. But for the rest of the bone, everything is lined up kind of where it should be, with the exception that it's broken. And that's kind of what the splint is doing, is it's kind of holding everything in place there and keeping everything where it's supposed to be so it can heal naturally. And I've been going back to the doctor every single week, and that's just for my arm. I haven't even seen a doctor yet for my foot. And the foot, I don't know if I showed this or not yet, but there's the air cast, which is great. Love it. And my foot's not bothering me at all. My arm is painful. There's certain parts of the day that are more painful than others. If I'm doing a lot or trying to do a lot, like the day that I did that pantry haul video, it actually took me a couple days to do that. And I'm wearing the same shirt, so you would never know. And like that day, that was a lot, because it was moving everything that my friend Summer had bought and put it on the, on the dining room table. That's kind of where I shot that one. And I had to do it at certain times during the day because it would get dark and I had to bring in my umbrella lights and stuff. So now I'm in my kind of virtual studio where I do my day job stuff. And the lighting and everything is really good in here. So I'm supposed to go to Napa and to Minneapolis and to San Francisco in a couple weeks, because I have business trips out there. But if my foot is still in the brace or in the air cast, then I'm probably not going to be able to go, which is going to be very, very unfortunate. And, I'm going to be bummed out about that, but there's not much I can do. The good news about the air cast on my foot is that the smallest bone in the ankle was broken. I was still able to walk on it even after I broke it. And I was walking around on it actually until I finally saw a doctor at the orthopedic place that I went to. And this air cast is kind of like they saw this. It's a pretty common injury, especially with a lot of athletes. Yeah, not an athlete. But the air cast here is really helping this, and it's wrapped as well, kind of like in a very similar kind of a heat dry cast, I think is what they called it. Basically, it's an ace bandage that wraps around. It's got Velcro on it, so it holds really good. And then it kind of just molds to your foot because of the just natural heat and natural kind of temperatures, but it still stays very pliable where I could take it off. And when I first got this, actually I got this today is Thursday when I'm doing this video. I got this on Wednesday, so I got this yesterday, and I wasn't too sure about it because it just was not feeling good. My elbow felt really strange in this, and it creates like a suction, which I don't know if that's good or bad. The larger size of this thing here was way too big, so I'm kind of forced to stay with this one. But overall, I mean, now I feel good about it. And what's nice about it too is when I got home from work today, I took this off and just kind of rested my arm on top of my, on top of my tummy while I laid on the couch and just watched TV. And as far as sleeping and stuff goes, I'm comfortable even though I'm sleeping with this boot on. I caught myself the other night, like just naturally trying to kick off my shoes. You know how, like if you fall asleep with your, like I've fallen asleep on the couch before with my shoes on, and I just kind of roll over and just kind of kick off my shoes and then roll, you know, like sleep. And I tried to do that with the Aircast the other night and then realized what I was doing and stopped. I heard the Velcro start to pop on it, and the the Aircast is Alexa's gonna go off reminding me to feed Mr. Otis, because sometimes I forget, but it'll go off one more time and then we'll be able to continue talking. But I don't really forget, but it's just a good reminder, and it's good for him too because he hears it and he's like, okay, it's time to eat. But I heard the Velcro because I'm on my left side here and then on my left side down there, and because of the bend here, if the boot comes off, I can't put it back on myself. I have to actually call a neighbor or my friend to come over and help me. But anyway, that's the medical update. I've received so much love, and I just wanted to say thank you. It's really hard to respond to comments with just fingers. So believe me, I'm seeing all the comments and I appreciate it so much. And then there was a couple people that sent me some gifts and things, and they're fellow creators. If you don't know Indie Jones, that's the name of her channel. It's INDIE and then Annie and then Jones, kind of like Indiana Jones, but Indie Annie Jones. She's fantastic. She has some great creative, just DIYs that she does. She does costumes. She does a lot of very themed, kind of fun stuff. She's also an actress. So that's kind of where the Indie Annie Jones, because she does a lot of indie film or independent film. And she even goes live, and sometimes she'll do it in costumes and things. So if you're into that, you should definitely check out her channel. And then I know you guys know Sarah Jane from Chic on the Cheap. Indie Annie Jones sent me like a kind of like a toiletry kit that was really cool, and it had like body lotion and body wash and shampoo and body lotion, and like even on my arm, like for the body lotion, that's so good because it just feels really good. And I feel clean when I can do stuff like that. And then Sarah Jane from Chic on the Cheap, Sarah Jane sent me some chocolate covered strawberries, which I definitely appreciated. And then my company that I work for during the day, they sent me a gift card for a company called casserolesatl.com. If you're in the Atlanta area, you should check them out. They send like casseroles and different things to people. And I was sent a $125 gift card, and I was able to I got 2 different quiches. I got an antipasta pasta salad. I got a tomato and roasted red pepper soup, and the antipasta pasta salad and the soup each were 2 servings. And then, and they were both really, really good. And then I got pineapple chicken, like a big tray of it to put in the oven, a big thing of shrimp and grits, and then I had a spinach and Parmesan quiche, which I've already finished, and then a quiche Lorraine. And that was amazing. And then I had my partnership with Thrive Market, which was the last video that you saw me do when I was in this. It's just so funny. If I turn just a certain way, it feels horrible. And it hurt just there. But then the Thrive Market was kind of cool because there were snacks and stuff that were involved, and then I was able to keep those. So I'm doing good. I'm doing really, really good. And again, I appreciate everybody's comments and everybody's, love and warm wishes. I found out something interesting. So that bone that is there, that smaller bone is a lot of what controls this kind of movement in my hand. And like right now, my fingers are very tight feeling and tense, and I can flex them, I can move them around, which is a really good sign. And they want me to continue to kind of exercise them and move them around as much as possible because it helps. And I'm gonna have to go through physical therapy. So I'm probably looking at 2 to 3 months of recovery time. And I don't know how much of that is gonna be in this. I would imagine some of that is gonna be also physical therapy. And then I'm hoping with my foot, I'll know more Tuesday. So I'll have another update, for you guys, and I'll continue to let you know. But that's it for me right now. Again, I so appreciate everything. If you guys have some ideas on DIYs that I can do with one hand, definitely let me know. I'm playing around with some different ideas now, and I got a new mattress, and my old mattress was in my craft room because that was the only place I could put it to get it out of the way of all this. And I finally got that out of there so I can get in my craft room again, and I'm going to start digging around and trying to find some cool one-handed crafts that I can do, because again, I can't really use this for much. I can't even lift it up like I'm lifting right now. You can see I have to have my hand to do it, but I'm not able to do this by myself right now, and it's definitely frustrating, but I'm making the best of it. So anyway, if you guys have any questions for me or comments or suggestions, please put them in the comments below. I definitely, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. Reading your comments and stuff, I'm going to start reading them more on my phone. I've been reading them on my computer, but I'm going to read them on my phone. That way at least I can give you a like or, the heart, and let you know that I appreciate you as much. So thank you again, and until next time, I do have a video coming out on Thursday, or no, on this will be Friday's video. On Tuesday, I have a video coming out, and I will have both hands in that video. However, that video was filmed before the accident. I have like 3 more videos that are up that I filmed before the accident. So just know that. And yes, I'm still in here, and I'm still in the boot. And, until next time. All right, guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye. I appreciate everybody.